We are going to learn about adding and subtracting polynomials. To know what a polynomial is, we must know what terms are. Terms are separated by pluses or minuses. If I had the problem 2x plus 3, the terms are 2x and 3. Therefore, there are two terms. If I had the problem 3x squared minus 9x plus 8 minus x to the fourth, the terms are 3x squared, negative 9x, positive 8, and negative x to the fourth. Therefore, there are four terms. They are all separated by pluses or minuses. If I had the problem x times y to the fifth minus 2 plus 4xy, the terms are x times y to the fifth, negative 2, and positive 4xy. Therefore, there are three terms. They are all separated by pluses and minuses. Now, what is a polynomial? A polynomial is basically the sum of one or more terms. And we have different categories of polynomials. There are monomials, binomials, and trinomials. Monomials, where the root mono means one, means that there is one term. Examples of monomials are 3, 6x to the fifth, or 7 times x times y. Binomials means that there are two terms. Examples of binomials are 6 minus x to the fifth, 8x minus 9y, or x plus 5. Trinomials, where the root tri means 3, means that there are three terms. Some of the many examples of trinomials are x to the sixth minus 7x plus 9, 8x minus 9b plus a, or 4x plus 3 minus 8xy. Monomials, binomials, and trinomials are all part of polynomials. Keep in mind, a polynomial can have more than three terms as well. Now, what does the degree of a polynomial mean? The degree of the polynomial is the highest degree of terms. So, if we had x cubed minus 2x squared times y to the fifth times z, what is the degree of this polynomial? There are two terms, so we know that this is a binomial. The first term is x cubed, where the degree is 3. The second term is negative 2x squared times y to the fifth times z, where there is a degree of 2 plus 5 plus 1. X is raised to the second power, y is raised to the fifth power, and z is raised to the first power. So, the degree of the second term is 8. Since 8 is greater than 3, the degree of the polynomial is 8. If we have the number 5, what is the degree of this polynomial? This is a monomial since it has one term. 5 can be rewritten as 5 times x to the 0 power, since x to the 0 power equals 1. Therefore, the degree of the polynomial is 0. If we have 6 minus 8x cubed times y to the 8th plus 9 times x times y times z to the third, what is the degree of this polynomial? Keep in mind that when looking for a degree in a polynomial that has multiple terms, you are looking at each term individually and seeing which one has the highest degree. This polynomial has three terms, so it is a trinomial. The first term, which is 6, has a degree of 0, since 6 is the same as 6x to the 0 power. The second term, negative 8x cubed times y to the 8th, has a degree of 3 plus 8, which equals 11. The third term, which is 9xyz to the third power, has a degree of 1 plus 1 plus 3, which equals 5. Since 11 is greater than 0 and 11 is greater than 5, the degree of the whole polynomial is 11. Now, let's look at how to add and subtract polynomials. The main thing to keep in mind when adding and subtracting polynomials is to combine like terms. Let's see what that means. If we have x squared, we have to add or subtract that with other x squared terms. If we have 5x squared minus 2x squared, that equals 3x squared. If we have 8x plus 9x, that equals 17x. If we have 17x cubed minus 3x cubed, we get 14x cubed. Let's say we have the example 4x squared minus 3 plus 5x squared. How do we simplify this? The first step is to combine like terms. What are the like terms in this problem? Since 4x squared and 5x squared both have x squared, they are like terms. So, I will rewrite this as 4x squared plus 5x squared minus 3, where I have the like terms of 4x squared and 5x squared together. 4x squared plus 5x squared equals 9x squared. Since negative 3 doesn't have a like term in this problem, our final answer is 9x squared minus 3. Let's try another example. Let's say we have 6x cubed minus 6x squared plus 8x squared minus 2x cubed. How do we simplify this? How do we add and subtract this? The first step is to combine like terms. What are the like terms in this problem? 6x cubed and negative 2x cubed are like terms in this problem, since they both have x cubed. Another like term pair is negative 6x squared and 8x squared, since they both have x squared. So I will rewrite this as 6x cubed minus 2x cubed minus 6x squared plus 8x squared. 6x cubed minus 2x cubed is 4x cubed, and negative 6x squared plus 8x squared is 2x squared. Therefore, our final answer is 4x cubed plus 2x squared. Keep in mind that we cannot add or subtract x's to a different exponent. We cannot add or simplify 4x cubed plus 2x squared any further, since one is raised to the power of 3 and the other is raised to the power of 2. Let's try another example. Let's say we have, in parentheses, 3x squared plus 5x minus 6, close parenthesis, minus, open parenthesis, 6x squared minus 7. How do we simplify this? Just like the previous problems we did, we have to combine like terms. But before that, something that will make this problem easier to solve is if we get rid of these parentheses. We can write the problem as 3x squared plus 5x minus 6 without parentheses, and then I will use distributive property and make this negative 6x squared plus 7. You distribute the negative sign to both terms. Then we combine like terms. The like terms are 3x squared and negative 6x squared. Another like pair is negative 6 and positive 7. I can rewrite the problem in a different order as 3x squared minus 6x squared plus 5x minus 6 plus 7. 3x squared minus 6x squared is negative 3x squared. 5x will stay 5x since there is not another x term to add or subtract by. Negative 6 plus 7 is 1. Therefore, our final answer is negative 3x squared plus 5x plus 1. Let's try another example with more than one variable. Let's say we have 3xy plus 5x squared minus 2xy plus 8yx minus y. How do we simplify this? This may seem a bit confusing for you since there is not just a variable x, but there is also a variable y. However, we solve this problem the exact same way as we've been solving the previous problem. We combine like terms. Now, what are the like terms in this problem? The like terms are 3xy, negative 2xy, and positive 8yx. 8yx is equal to 8xy, which falls in the same category as 3xy and negative 2xy. I can rewrite this as 3xy minus 2xy plus 8xy plus 5x squared minus y. 3xy minus 2xy is 1xy, and 1xy plus 8xy is equal to 9xy. 5x squared will stay 5x squared since there are no other x squared terms in this problem, and negative y will stay negative y since there are no other y terms in this problem. Therefore, our final answer is 9xy plus 5x squared minus y. Let's try another example. Let's say we have x cubed minus 10. How do we simplify this? The answer is that we can't simplify this any further. There are no like terms. The only x cubed term is x cubed, and the only constant is negative 10. Therefore, x cubed minus 10 is in its simplest form.